Hello, this is Airman Gastelum.
And Airman Volk. This is the pilot of the Axemen podcast. And
We will be your host for the rest of the cycle.
so, Gastelum, like, how was your life before you came here? What were some of the things you got in trouble with or had trouble with?
Back home, I was probably really uneducated. I was like often skipping school a lot. I wasn't really like caring about life that much. Like
Yeah.
I would care, but like at times where I just wouldn't like really pay attention to what I was doing. I would be on my own. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had the same experience. I wasn't going to school. I was had no grades. I have like 6 credits, so the academy is gonna help me get more credits for that. So I'm trying to catch up with that. But I was hanging out with the wrong people, not following or listening to my mom. I was just kind of running my own show, doing my own thing.
I can relate to that a lot. I was into probably a lot of drugs too. I had a lot of problems with my family. My mom, she didn't have a lot of trust with me. My mental health wasn't, like my head wasn't in the right space. Like
Yeah.
I was surrounded by a lot of bad friends and like a lot of bad influences around me. And now I'm here. So I got expelled from school 2 days before I had to come here. So I got expelled on a Wednesday, and I had to come here on a Friday. So I had just 2 days notice that I was gonna come to this academy.
Well, so the reason you came to this academy was because you were forced to, or
Well, I wasn't forced to. My mom asked me if I wanted to come, and I was like, yes. Like I think that would be a really big opportunity because I was going down a bad path, and I did want to see a change in myself, and I wanted to become better.
Yeah, I feel that. Mine wasn't really forced. I wasn't forced to come here. It was kind of on my own decision. I was in the car with my mom, and I was just like, "Can I go?" Because my sister, she came here in 17 TAC 1.
Yeah.
She, I don't remember what rank she was. I'm pretty sure she was a senior airman, but not 100% on that. And my sister's boyfriend also came here in 21 TAC 1. And there's some of the reasons I came here too, some of the big influences.
Yeah, this place, like, when my principal, when I'm talking about it, he told me, like, yeah, this place will give you a lot of good experience and a good, like, it will keep you on the right path. And that's what I was looking for. Like, back home, if I didn't come to this academy, I probably would have been going down the, like, bad path.
Still going down bad path? Yeah.
I'm glad I took the choice and came here.
So, like, what are some things, like, you've had fun here or problems you've had here so far? What was your like overall first opinion when you got here?
So I'm pretty sure like I could probably relate to you. Probably could say the same thing. Like when I first got here, I thought that all the tech sergeants were gonna be like rude. Like like when I first got here, they're all like, drop down, give me 5 push-ups, give me 10 push-ups.
Yeah, when I was doing the bag inspection,
that
was terrible. I was doing like,
I got so nervous.
I think I did like almost 100 push-ups.
Yeah.
when I went through that, it was a lot.
Yeah, they told me to drop the bag. They're like, grab a toothbrush. Is this it? I was like, yes. They pulled out another one. Give me 10 push-ups. That was pretty brutal. And then acclimation, we couldn't talk for a 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was rough. You
Well,
know,
obviously we were still talking.
Obviously, we slipped a little talking in there, but we shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And we learned from that, I guess. The acclimation part was probably the hardest so far, I would say.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, it was.
But that's where we learned the most. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like acclimation, where we probably learned the most.
They drilled like most of like the basics and
everything. So we could be successful like the long run in the academy. Something that really stuck out to me was when Tech Sergeant Larson. So we had to be at perfect POA, and I was kind of like fidgeting a little bit. He's like, "You stick out like a sore thumb with something on it."
No, Tech Sergeant Larson, funny dude.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Funny Tech Sergeant.
I respect him a lot.
I respect him, like not the most out of all the Tech Sergeants, but he is like a really good motivator.
Oh yeah.
Really good motivator.
Same with Tech Sergeant Camden. There's this one quote I really like from Tech Sergeant Camden. It was like along his line was like, the perfect time to plant a tree was 15 years ago. the next perfect time is today.
Yeah.
That really
yeah.
affected me and like opened my eyes, like told me that even though I've done bad things in my life behind me, I could still change that today and just become better.
Keep pushing forward.
Yeah, keep pushing forward.
I remember when Tech Sergeant Taylor said he was don't put bad gasoline in your nice new sports car.
Yeah.
That one, like, I feel like he's talking about like use motivation, not other things to fuel yourself to do.
Yeah, and
to do
use
good
discipline
things.
and stuff. Let's check your body, like do exercise to like come to see greater things in your life to like become better. Yeah, I remember when he told me that too. He told us that.
So
he spoke a lot.
Yeah, he's a wise one too. Wise man. Same. All of our cadre.
So
really wise.
What has it learned? What have you learned from here? Like something you learned?
Like I'm starting to learn discipline. Like I'm starting to learn that I need to focus on myself more than I need to focus on others, because I feel like I was more focused on other people than I was myself.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I keep doing that and don't focus on myself, then I'm not gonna make it anywhere in life. I'm just gonna be the same place 50 years down the road, not doing anything new, probably working at a McDonald's or something like that.
The bad influence friend stuff.
How about you?
I feel like something I learned is like to not take my family for granted. Like this really taught me to like a big eye opener was like to not take my little brother, my little sister, my mom, and like them for granted. Because like one day when I don't have them, I'm gonna want them and stuff. So I learned that like to really appreciate them, and like how you said, like a lot of like discipline. Like a lot of discipline is really a big part of my life now. Like after that, like I feel like if I did something bad, like I would think there would be no consequences to it. But like I really stuck my head into like getting disciplined and like really like.
Yeah, now I'm starting to realize there are consequences to my actions. Everything I do here is
like accountability with stuff. Like, I take full accountability to what you do.
Everything I do here, if I do something wrong, it's a consequence, and that's how it is in the real world too, not just here. So I'm starting to own up to that and a lot of that.
So we should, with the pilots episodes, we wanna keep making it forward. Maybe bring some new cadets in here.
We have a couple people in mind already that have been doing pretty good. Also, a couple that might be struggling a little bit, but
probably get a good word with them.
Yeah.
How they feel about the academy and
they have a lot of good opinions. So we have. I don't know. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that for
last. Okay. So we have a couple in mind. A lot of like vice versa stuff. Like someone that doesn't agree with this, we're gonna ask them a couple questions about the academy, the teachers, the school, how they feel about that.
There were a couple people that we want to interview that we know when they got here they were not. They did not like it. They did not like the place. But now they're starting to realize that it is good for them, and they need to start. They are starting to listen to what we need to do. Yeah,
like going back to acclimation, like how everyone, like I feel like everybody during acclimation wanted to go home. Like they're like, no, I don't want to do this. Like,
a lot of people.
Like this is gonna suck. But after acclimation, I feel like that changes like a lot of people's perspective about the academy and what will you see in the future.
Yeah, we're 7 weeks in now.
Yeah, 7 weeks
That's
in. Or
a long time. It's just flying by. It's
going by
so
quick. I remember.
Like they're saying, long days, short weeks. Yeah, it's
like
really sticking.
I forgot who told me. I think it was Master Sergeant Nelson. I think he said just go from morning chow to snack to lunch chow to snack to chow to dinner chow to bed. Yeah, to Rax Post. And I feel like I really learned a lot from my tech sergeants, mass sergeants, and like being away from family is like probably one hardest thing for me right now.
Yeah.
What's hard thing for you?
Being away from my family.
Yeah.
Being away from my family, I really miss them.
Yeah.
But this is the end of our podcast, our pilot episode, and
it's been real.
Peace out.